Okay, so I think LeBron James is either going to go to the Miami Heat, the Chicago Bulls, or the Cleveland Cavaliers and stay there and help and stick with his plan to help the Cavs finally get a championship in who knows how many years. And then if he goes to Miami, and I think Dwayne Wade, if he does, I think Dwayne Wade's gonna stay in Miami, and they're gonna try to get Chris Bosh if he doesn't do anything yet. If he isn't on a team when he gets to the Bulls or the Heat, I think he's gonna try to get Chris Bosh along with Dwayne Wade, and then they're gonna form the Big Three, and they're gonna end up trying to go to the championship together and solve the puzzle that the Heat have been missing since 2006 when the Heat had Dwayne Wade and Shaquille O'Neal to win their first championship in a long time. So I think it's gonna come down to those three teams. Sorry, all you Knicks fans out there, but I really don't see him in the Knicks uniform at all. Because why would he want to go to a rebuilding team, pretty much, with the Knicks, when he can either go to the Cavs, who pretty much have a team built around him to help him build and win a championship for the Cavs fans, or go to Miami or Chicago, where he can join the legends of like Derrick Rose, the superstar, the all-star, Joakim Noah. Well, he might be traded he might be out if they try to do a sign and trade, but Cleveland said they wouldn't do that. But I think that's what's gonna happen. And I think Amari's gonna he's probably gonna go to the Knicks. I can see him doing that, either the Knicks or the Nets to help them get a championship. But I don't see LeBron going to New Jersey or Phoenix or the Knicks, because I just don't think he wants to be part of the rebuilding team. Well, the Suns aren't really one, but I think he does. I think he wants to be on a team that already won a championship, or stay with a team he's already been on, or go to Chicago and help them win a championship like he would have done in Miami. But in other news, I heard today that Drew Gooden, who spent last year with Washington and LA, the Clippers, signed a 5-year. Well, it's still in the details, but he signed a 5 years, in the process of signing a 5-year deal with the Milwaukee Bucks. And I'll keep him there until he's 30, something at least, because he's only 28 and he's already been on 9 teams. That's amazing, because he's spent most of his career so far with the Cleveland Cavaliers. So I see that as a good move. That is a good signing for the Milwaukee Bucks. They get a person around a forward who can also be center around Andrew Bogut after he comes back from his injury last year in the second round of the playoffs. So I'd like to see how that works out and plays out next year in the next NBA season, 2010. But I also think that Drew Gooden or Dirk Nowitzki is staying in Dallas. He's not going anywhere else. He is too committed to being with the Mavericks to be anywhere else. He's already been saying he's opted out to get a longer contract, a contract extension from Dallas. And whatever team Chris Bosh goes to, since he already opted out of his contract, I think if he goes to like Miami or something, they're gonna try to do a sign and trade. And the Raptors and try to get Michael Beasley or somebody else along with Michael Beasley to get rid of Chris Bosh if he decides to go somewhere else. But he already stated that he thinks it's not going to happen between Chris, Wade, and James. So we'll see. It's going to be interesting. And we've already had our first big signing of the free agency. It's already been 1 day, and that was, of course, I already said, Drew Gooden. But he's been a journeyman his whole career. And on to baseball. Cliff Lee, I think he's going to be traded from Seattle to whatever team, probably back to the Phillies, but I don't think they're going to give up their always prospects. Probably some of the prospects they got in the Roy Halladay deal that sent him to Seattle. But I don't see them getting their big, I don't see them getting rid of one of the big rookies and rising stars they have in the minor leagues to get him back. But I just think it was a stupid move to begin with to get rid of him. So, yeah. But that was stupid. That even though they got Roy Halladay, I don't really think they needed to add Seattle in that trade in the offseason, the big trade. The only other trade that happened in the offseason was the Yankees acquiring a Curtis Granderson that added them, Detroit and Arizona. And Arizona got probably the worst of it. They got only Ian Kennedy, who's struggled this year, and some other no-name pitcher. And it seems that Carl Pavano is on a surge since he left the New York Yankees. So that's all I'm going to say today. I'm going to probably get back on tomorrow, talk more about free agency, if anybody's ever signed. But I don't think LeBron, again, I don't think he's going to the Nets or the Knicks. So, but if he does, we'll see.